All right, this is part 2 of the General All Signs Oracle reading by the Kitsune. And we're going to go ahead and redo Sagittarius. So, Sag, sorry. I don't know what that was. Normally when that happens, it's usually because there was backed up media and that filled up the device. But that didn't happen this time. So I have no idea why the video just stopped, okay? That may mean something for you, okay? So let's get back to it. Your card is number 9, and I will start over, okay? All right, hope. Hope is the offering that carries us forward into the darkness, unbowed and unbroken, despite the knowledge of the true challenges which face us. Hope allows us to see the beauty in exquisite shifts and changes within the natural world without becoming frightened of what they are omens of, the winter of the soul. When this card comes to you, you are asked to be receptive to hope and to allow its gentle, uplifting sweetness to bring joy and comfort into the days that grow cold. So, given that the video stopped right in the middle of that sentence, okay, maybe there is a little break in that being receptiveness, right? For some reason or another. Maybe there was a distraction, right? Okay. Hope will allow you to be realistic, but to also stay present and without fear, which can cripple and inhibit our pleasure in the turning of the wheel of the year. As your life moves into a time that will bring some challenges, you are given the gift of hope, which will stay with you, helping you to see the gifts in all the moments in which others will allow the challenge to steal the meaning from them. Allow the changes to take place and treasure all the time you can spend with loved ones and with the natural world, and give yourself the time to relish the ever-changing world about you. Reach out and take the gift of hope, carry it within your heart, and let it warm you, even as the days become harsher, even as people grow cold. Know that this time is impermanent, and that all will change again and again. You are within a beautiful time that will not last externally, but the offering of its beauty will stay alive in your energy for all time. Give yourself time and nature, observe the changes, and watch others as they change too. So there you go, Sagittarius. Hopefully that helps. All right, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. Your card pull is card number 7, Past Lives. You long some days for gentility, propriety, older times when distance and conventions governed behavior. Within those laws and boundaries, you found freedom and expression, even while there was restriction and oppression. There is a sense of how things once were, nostalgia, and yearning for times long past when this card comes to visit you. This Victorian Kitsune is here to remind you of your own past lives, for she journeys through the realms of the human ones, finding the people who have forgotten their wisdom, and she reminds them of who they once were so they can remember and bring to this life the wisdom of who they once were. She will make sense of the manners and the preferences you have, the desire for manners that were more genteel and refined, for roles that were more certain and sure, and for codes that, although restrictive and binding, gave us surety and a sense of place. The past is not the present, and you're not being reminded of your past in order to negate or escape where you are in this time, in this lifetime. But who we are is all we have been. And in memory, there lies many a mystery which can enrich our lives. So know now that your fascination with aspects of the past have meaning, and that you are being visited by the Victorian fox to remember a little more of who you once were, in order to become more surely who you are destined to be. This would be a wonderful time to incorporate a little old world magic into your life. Take a step back, slow down, and revisit, savoring every moment. There you go, Capricorn. Have a good one. All right, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Your card pull is number 2, Acceptance. And wow, that blends in so beautifully with the whole background. I love it. Okay, acceptance. Accepting what is a powerful way to step into your own creative force and be a part of what will be. For change is weaving its way within the world of the Kitsune, And while there is sadness at the fading of one season, there is a sense of gratitude for all that has been. Instead of lamenting deeply, this Kitsune shows us how to gracefully open our hands and let go of what we now must pass. This passing is not forever, it is simply for a time, but we are reminded with this card to allow whatever needs to leave now to go, and to stay within the moment of change and appreciate its gifts. Sense the change all about you, and allow yourself to become part of the change, to be gracious and graceful in the acceptance, which is no passive thing, no weakness, and truly not so much a surrender as an acknowledgement of the passing. It is presence and recognition and allowance. This card can be of assistance to those of you who are unable to see the blessings and gifts within the transition, and to those of you who are rushing through the change, hoping rushing will help you cope. Take your time to savor the passing, just as this Kitsune is admiring and immersing themselves in the gifts of the autumn maples. Know that the acceptance of this impermanence brings a deep and lasting sweetness, a beauty that can uplift and strengthen you, and a place where you can now decide what it is you will change within yourself to match the change all about you. Take time to make adjustments to your own self, explore yourself, and know what it is that can be enhanced and what can be left behind. There is a harvest to come at the end of this letting go, and the harvest will grant you abundance according to the depth of your own willingness to embrace the cyclic nature of this heavenly life upon earth. There you go, Aquarius. Have a good one. Bye. All right, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. You have card number 4, Call Forth the Waves. There are times when all is tranquil, and beautifully so. And there are times when all is simply too still, and nothing has changed, because nothing has been done. Too much for too long has stayed the same. And now this denizen of the seas of energy which surrounds the realm of the Kitsune is urging you to call forth the waves and to stir the world around you into action. For there is much to be done, and many things which are bringing discontent, and yet all is remaining the same, so much so that it seems that this stasis is natural, simply the way things are. But she, this being of the sea, is here to tell you that this is not how things must remain, and she will show you how to call up the waves of pure energy from within, the emotional energy which sustains and feeds you, the watery energy of memories, and the psyche which gathers its strength and pours through the world and lifts up all that has stayed too long hidden so it can be seen and changed with pure raw energy. Call forth the waves now, friend. Raise them high and let us see what power there is in initiating change, being active and courageous, and immersing ourselves in the pouring forth of the energy that has been held too long within, restrained, tethered for no good reason. Call forth the waves, connect to this great primal tidal force, and know that no matter how formidable change may be, it is a living thing, unlike stasis and the quiet of intimidation. Rise up and see who joins you as you dare to take the ride of your own life, and upon the waves that you called up, you shall dance. Know you are free and a powerful being filled with instinctive energy. Others will rise to join you, and as you do this, your life will be filled with a new and cleansing energy. There you go, Pisces. Have a good one. Bye.